All right, so this video is going to help with questions like 3 and 4 and 8, 3, or they could be a little mixed around. But what if I want to find the probability of the p-value? Okay, so this is one of the questions here, and it gives us a critical value, a t-value of 1.807. It gives us a size of our sample of 12, and it's talking about smartphones really. And then it says the mean is equal to 13 on the claim. Okay, so we don't have anything about greater than, less than on that claim. So that means we're going to have equal for our null, not equal for our alternative. So if I have not equal, is it a one-tailed or a two-tailed test? It's going to have to be two-tailed, right? Because you got to have both. You could be either way. We're testing against equal, but we could be below or above. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to statcrunch. I thought I had it open, but it disappeared. And we're going to go to stat, and we want to find probability. So we're going to use the probability calculator of either t or normal, depending on if you are using a t, a mean, or a proportion. So I had degrees of freedom. There were 12 total, so 11 was my degree of freedom. Oops, I need the between section because it's two-tailed. And here I'm going to put in the 1.807. And what you do is you put it in as negative and positive because it is a two-tailed. So even when we got these before, when we get the critical value, we only took the positive. Same with going back. I have to put it in both places and compute. So what this gets me the probability of is the shaded region. Well, the rejection region, the probability of being in this part is what we want. So in the between, the shaded is backward. So we have to take this number and subtract it from 1 to get this number here. So it was about 10%. So that's how you're going to do a problem like this that's asking a p-value. So the next question is also similar, but this time it says your mean is greater than, right, than 98. So it's a one-tailed test, and the sample size was super small, and here's my t. So for this one, I'm going to need a standard so I can be greater than, and it was like a super small, we only had 3 samples, so 2, and then the value was 1.351, and then compute that probability. Oh, there we go. That's a kind of a skinny graph, but here we go. Look at the shaded region. Is it on the right section? Yeah, it's on that greater than piece. It's in that rejection region. So you're good. You don't have to minus anything from 1. It's only in the between section. So our answer is 0.153 if we go out 3 places. So 0.153. And what did I type that in wrong? 0.15. Oh, yeah, it's not 3. It's actually 5. See, I can't look at something. I always do double screens. Anyway, that should help you with those type of questions like 3 and 4 and finding those probabilities of the p, or finding the p-value. And all the other questions, you'll get that p-value while you do your hypothesis test.